What is up, guys? Good old fashioned cola back here for some more Animal Crossing New Horizons. Right now on Isle Delfino, it's 8:17 a.m. on March 11th. Now for today's news, the Grand Museum has opened up here on Delfino. Did you hear about it yet? Yes, it's a Grand Museum indeed, with separate exhibit rooms for fish, bugs, fossils, and even works of art. Blathers, the museum curator, says he's always available to accept donations or assess fossils. The museum admission is free, so stop by whenever you like. By the way, whenever we cover big island developments like this, we'll hold a special commemorative ceremony afterwards. We'd like as many folks as possible to take part, so stop by Resident Services if you're interested. That's all from me. Time for you all to get out and enjoy your day. Yes, yes. So, not a whole lot to discuss today. I figured I just wanted to cover that the museum was open. I was going to play a little bit off camera yesterday just to get more of the iron nuggets. Also, we're trying. I'm stretching the picture. If it looks bad in the recording, like if it looks off, I'm gonna go back to how it was with a little bit of black space. We're just gonna try something. I'm gonna cut real quick. All right, sorry for the cut. It is thunderstorming something crazy outside right now, so I was like tripping out for a second. So there's just a few things I want to talk about while we also pop in the museum and see what Blathers is up to. Every time I hit record, my volume goes down by 5% in the emulator. Not sure why it does that. Anybody who knows more about Eden, let me know. Ooh, I beg your pardon. I'm a bit of a night owl, don't you know? Drowsy in the daytime. But more importantly, woohoo, if it isn't Gabe. The Delfino Museum has opened its doors, you see. It's a tremendous achievement, I confess. My feathers are puffed with pride. Of course, it was your very own donations that made it possible. So to you I say, thank you. Now allow me to give you a quick overview of our fine institution's floor plan. You'll find there are entrances to the left, to the right, and into the basement. Each one leads to exhibit rooms wherein the donations collected thus far have been put on display. In addition, the far room at the top of the stairs is a gallery to display magnificent works of art. Although, as of now, it's still entirely empty, but by my beak, it shall one day swell with wonderful works. Ahem. As such, we're still waiting for art donations, and I so humbly request your assistance. I'm very sorry about that. I'm going to turn my volume off. Not sure why my volume was on. So I humbly request your assistance. Oh yes, that's right. To streamline the donation process, we will begin accepting multiple donations at once. If you wish to know about any fossils, fish, creatures, or, bugs, I suppose, just call out, tell me about this, and I will happily do so. Anywho, by all means, do please take a gander at our collection. It is truly a thing of wonder. Alright. I don't think we're gonna take a peek at any of this stuff just yet. Once we fill more out, maybe we will. Only a little bit in there, as of now. But we can talk about a couple things. Last night, I don't know, I just at a glance looked at... I don't use the ESPN app to look at box scores anymore. I mostly look at like the Real Sports app. Which sounds like that Simpsons bit where he joins the fucking Stonecutters. And they're like, don't bother calling 911 anymore. Here's the real number.
Oh, and don't bother calling 911 anymore. Here's the real number.
Ooh. I don't know, it's a app that essentially it's a box score checker app, and it works a lot better than the ESPN app. Because for a moment there, I think they updated it now, but it was pretty busted. And wouldn't show you the full box score. It would be like, here's like rebounds, assists, and steals if you want to see that. And I was like, yeah, but I want to see points too. It's like, best I can do is a couple blocks. So that's why I downloaded that app. And just on a whim, I was just looking at scores around the league yesterday in the NBA. And can somebody tell me how Bam Adebayo dropped 83 fucking points? Like, I get it's against the Wizards, but come on, man. For a brief moment, I had to see what people were saying on Twitter, so I downloaded it again for a second last night just to get the gist of how they feel. And people, I guess, are very fucking mad. They're mad, first of all, that he passed Kobe. And you had to figure somebody was going to do that eventually. Like, scoring we had so many people drop 70 last year and the year before, I think, because I think the year before was when Donovan did it. But my whole timeline is based around this core of the Cavs. I'm like, well, when did that happen? That was a couple years ago. But I don't know. I figured somebody would do it eventually, so I'm not upset at that fact. But I can understand where the people that are upset that he got it mostly at the free throw line. I think he had like 30-something free throws. So I don't know. I could see where people are slightly upset. I don't know what Kobe, if he got mostly of his 81 not at the free throw line. I'll have to go back and check that box score. I will use Basketball Reference for that, because I feel like trying to hunt it down on the Real Sports app might be challenging. If they even have that. I don't know how far back it goes. It might just be for like the modern era, since the app has been around, that they have the box scores for it. But other than that, in terms of other sports news, I follow the NFL, but not as much as the NBA, as I've discussed many times. And I am a Jets fan first, Browns fan second. It's weird how that works. I know I'm from Cleveland. I should be diehard Browns. Not only is this entire city diehard Browns, no matter what the status of the team is, which is usually very, very bad. So it takes away from the rest of our teams, I feel like. So then I get mad and I'm like, oh man, fuck the Browns, blah, blah, blah. So also that, and I have a bunch of family in New York, and so on my dad's side. And so a lot of people on my dad's side are Jets fans. And so I think that's how I got rolled into that one. Which is very unfortunate. I don't know what is worse, to be a Browns fan or a Jets fan. So to be both, because I mean, I will always root for the Browns. I watch all the games that I can. But does it piss me off that the local sports media just shits their pants over the slightest bit of news about the Browns? Meanwhile, the Cavs won a complete championship, and you turn on the radio in 2016, the summer of 2016, and they'd be like, well, yeah, but the fucking Browns. And that might have been, was 2016 when we were really fucking bad? I'm pretty sure it was like the beginning of the downturn, because we had that one really good year, which I think was, or not really good year, but surprisingly decent year. I think that was 2014. And then I think after that, it was like 15, 16, 17 were pretty rough. And then we got Baker, and things started to kind of turn around until they fucking blew that team up stupidly. The Money Rock. Anywho, the Jets, longtime fan here. They got Geno Smith back, which is just a whole fucking thing. I'm very disappointed to get Geno Smith back, especially at this point. Like, maybe he'll be better than he was in Las Vegas. I had to stop myself from saying Oakland. Very still on the fact that they are the Oakland Raiders. Just as the Chargers are the San Diego Chargers. I'll be cold dead in the ground before I acknowledge their move. I don't have another fishing rod, and that seems like a promising fish. Watch it just be a carp, though. But yeah, I don't know. I was hoping for Tua or literally any other quarterback for the Jets. I don't expect any quarterback that they could have signed to be like the answer. But about building a shop, do I have enough? I'd like to donate, maybe, hopefully. So when you've gathered up... Okay, yeah, I don't have enough. I thought maybe I did. 29, that's why I thought I had enough. Oh boy. I feel like we can get it today, though. Hold on. Let me cook. It's 8:27. I have to go to work. But then also... Well, this will go up after, so I can talk about it. Recently, there was a mod that came out for the original Animal Crossing called Animal Crossing Deluxe. And we actually popped over to that game. That video should be coming out this Friday. And we played a little bit of that. I didn't get to showcase a whole lot because it actually transferred over our original save So that was nice. Damn it, I don't have the shovel registered. I feel like I don't have to always do this on the Switch, or like on my real Switch, I should say. I feel like they automatically do it, or maybe I'm crazy. Maybe I'm just like muscle memory. Please, give me one iron nugget. It's all I need. Thank you. I was gonna say, just please. Oh, okay. So it gave me a shitload. I was hoping it would like dramatically give me one at the final hit. All right, now we can go do that. So that's nice. So in 2 days, we'll have the store. I wonder if we get to... Well, we should be able to get to pick where we put it. Oh, and then we should also do the ceremony, too. So let's talk to Tom while we're in here as well. But outside of the NFL, I have been watching a ton of... I didn't realize it. If you guys are into pro wrestling at all, as I have been massively getting back into it within the past year or two, I'd like to donate. In the mid-2000s, there was another company outside of the WWE called TNA, if you're not familiar. They were kind of like the... Jesus, it is raining outside. They were kind of like the main competitor of the WWE at the time. And I am just like binging old TNA stuff on YouTube. Like their whole YouTube channel is just filled to the brim with full matches, full pay-per-views. It's like crazy to go back and watch that stuff. Because I did follow it enough as a kid. I remember finding it on Spike TV. Because I like as a kid, like you would be watching WWE and like one of your favorite dudes would just be gone. No mention of where they went. They're not on TV anymore, and you're like, where the fuck did that guy go? And all of a sudden you flip to another channel and he's in another wrestling promotion. Like, you're like losing your mind. Like, I remember that's how it was with like Jeff Hardy, Kurt Angle, Christian, fucking a ton of dudes jump ship. And little 7-8-year-old me was like, what happened to those guys? And then I find them later on, months later in another fucking wrestling show, and I'm like, holy shit, this is great. So I've just been binging stuff like that. Place that shop construction kit wherever you like, and we'll get started on construction. I'm so excited to see the location you pick for us. Alright, we gotta pick something good. Also, I'm fully convinced that the Steam machine, rather known as the Gabe Cube, is never coming out. I don't know. I feel like we would have heard at least a little something at this point. I'm going to put it right here. This is a good spot. Did I reserve this space for the shop? Yes. This is the spot. I don't even need to imagine it. I like to build kind of all like the main buildings in a central location. That's where the shop will go. I bet this island is about to become a whole lot livelier. Very nice. And now we'll talk to Tom. So yeah, I'm fully convinced at this point the Gabe Cube is never coming out due to all the RAM shortage issues. They updated one of the pages and said still coming 2026, so we'll see. But Gabe, hello, what would you like to talk to me about? I'm all ears. Let's hold a ceremony. Oh, you want to take part in the ceremony, Gabe? Right now, we'd like to celebrate the grand opening of our museum. Interested? I sure am. Splendid, let's get started. What happened to that fucking guy that was supposed to move in? He was like, yeah, I'll fucking be there, dude. And then he just ghosted us. Now then, welcome to our dedicated ceremony honoring Delfina's brand new museum. Thank you. Delfino truly started out as a deserted island. There simply wasn't much here, but now, slowly beginning to develop thanks to the tireless efforts of, well, everyone really. Now I think we need to hear a few words from Blathers, who'll be running our new museum. Blathers, the floor is yours. Residents of Delfino, once again I am Blathers, your humble museum curator. I'm overwhelmed, indeed, and overjoyed by the marvelous establishment we are opening here today. Ooh, this could not have been done without you and your considerable cooperation. I only hope this island's rich ecosystem and treasure trove of species continues to inspire all. It has surely strengthened my own resolve to build a museum brimming with wonder. I say, I do hope you will continue your support of the museum's growing efforts. Or efforts going forward. Thank you for that rousing speech, Blathers. Now let's have a few words from someone whose contributions made the museum possible. That's right, it's Delfino's own Gabe. Anything to add? Woo! Yes, yes, indeed. Thank you for your heartfelt and encouraging sentiments there, Gabe. Why was that encouraging sentiments? Everyone, please get ready to join me in bringing this ceremony to a close. Also, those wishing to take a commemorative photo should get ready to press the camera button. Yes, well then. With hope for our continued growth and to celebrate Delfino's beautiful museum. Hooray! Now, if only fucking Joe Schmo that I found on that island would have been here. Thank you all. This concludes our ceremony. Please do take care on your way home. That also reminded me of the Simpsons bit. Don't forget to take some orange drink for the long drive home.
Thanks for coming. And don't forget to purchase some orange drink for the long ride home.
I feel like that's probably one that nobody talks about, but I will always remember it. I think that's pretty much it, but I don't know. Do I want to spend my hard-earned miles to, like, roll the dice again? Because I was hoping... Do I have any more? No, that's it. What can I earn? Chop down trees, earn bells, grow fruit, plant flowers. Do I want to get a Nook Miles ticket, or do I want to fucking save up for the pocket expansion? I'm gonna do that, because we can always add more people. I'm just, like, very confused. I'll talk to Tom. Maybe he's like, oh, you talk to somebody, they want to come to our island, blah, blah, blah. Like, I don't remember how this works. Gabe, hello, hello. What would you like to talk to me about? What should I do? Yes, that is the question. I should thank you for gathering all those materials for the shop. You're quite resourceful. Maybe I should be asking you for advice on how to build up this island. No, Tom, there was a man, he wanted to move here, and now he's gone. Did you kill him? Did his plane ever arrive? Like, be for real, man. He was a pig. I think his name was Snork. I could be wrong. Once again, I'm gonna hold off. I need to, like, find a way... Oh, yeah, I guess I could start paying off the house. Pay from pockets? Yeah, I don't have any savings. Just like fucking real life. Let's just throw 5,000 at it. And I guess we could pop on the Nook shopping app, too. Not that I need any of this stuff. The Shamrock Soda. This is new! Okay, so... I think all the items are in the game at this point. So, now that we've talked about everything I wanted to talk about, we've shown off the museum, we got all the iron nuggets for the shop, I think we're going to end things off here today. So I'm Good Old Fashioned Cola, I desperately need to go get ready for work, and I will see you guys back here next time.